Wednesday, February 15, a new Bawku Naaba was enskinmed at Nalerigo amidst heavy security presence. The development has sparked outrage among some residents. Government says it is illegal for another person other than Naaba Asigui Abugrago Azoka II to hold himself as chief.
All of us, as citizens of Bawku, are waiting to see what will be the next step and the next action of the government, because this is very monumental. We are in a very historic moment, and we are at a moment of very high security consequences, because if the communication in the last few days has been very clear that there is no chieftaincy problem in Bawku, and that the problem is criminal gangs are involved in engaging in criminality. That, as far as I know, is the position of the government. And therefore, anybody who claims to install a chief is engaging in an act of criminality. And if the government, the state, that all of us, in a democracy, we all subscribe to a government, to a state, and we pay our taxes, and we ask that state to protect us. We are waiting to see. Will it be that it is a failure of the state to deal with any criminal act of installing a new chief? Can that be the history to be written under this government? We are all waiting to see what is going to be the next action of the government to deal with what the Minister for Defense call an act of criminality, to deal with when His Excellency the President of the Republic said that there is only one chief in Bawku, and he is the Bawku Naaba.
The National Project Coordinator of the Ghana Landscape Restoration and Small-Scale Mining Project, Dr. John Krugu, called for the arrest of persons involved in the criminal act.
The Minister of Defense is top-notch cabinet minister. He is top on the security issues. If nobody is arrested, then we would conclude that there is a connival from government in the act that is going on. And you know the consequences of that. We would consider that there is a state failure in acting in Bawku. And when citizens come to that conclusion that the state has failed to guard and protect us as citizens, you know the consequences can be dire to any government. And therefore, the message has to be clear. In fact, as I speak to you now, I am aware so many months of people are waiting on tenterhooks. All what they are waiting for is the response of the government to what has been purported, in case, indeed, if that is what has happened. Distance between Bawku and Nalerigo, what it means is that if a new chief has been installed in Nalerigo, traditionally that chief will have to move in a traditional form to Bawku. And you know the disaster that awaits this country. Nobody wants to get into that. And therefore, a message has to go clear. Can anybody, any citizen, defy the directive from the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and nothing happens? That is the question we are all waiting to see. What will be the response from government? And this is not about partisanship, it's not about any issue, it is about the democracy we have all subscribed and committed to use as the rule of law.
The protracted chieftaincy dispute in Bawku has caused the death of many residents, forcing others to flee the town.